Is 2 by 2 pieces with cut corners. These are of course for because they only had a couple, so there are 4 in my hand, and they might only have 4 instead, which was a shame because they were at a good price, so probably someone bought them before me, but well, uh, 4 is more than nothing, I guess. So we also have round plates or tiles, or I don't know what would you call them. I have a lot of them. Okay, so 2 by 2 round tiles with a hole in the middle. 1 by 2s, or 1 by 1s, but we have the 1 by 2s. So the orange ones are just because they were cheap and I really like snot pieces, and these 1 by 2 light bluish grays are for the BNSF locomotives. Okay, so these 2 by 2 jumper plates are for the BNSF locomotives. I want to put the handbrakes in those, and I didn't know that these pieces existed in this color, but they do, and that's good. I purchased 2. And yes, we have more of these, but because I changed my idea of using these for the brake fins, I'm going to use those for the brake fins, so I actually don't need these anymore, but might be useful. Because I have enough, I just bought some extras. They didn't have 1 by 2s, unfortunately. That's a existed in this. So this is a 1 by 1 roof tile thing. I don't know how to describe it. This is an extremely cool piece and might be good for something. And these were also really cheap. A lot of these new cool pieces were really cheap. And well, I like new and cool pieces. So I bought some. Okay, so we also have these old cheese slopes in orange. I don't know why I bought them. Probably A, they were cheap, or B, I need them for something. But I don't know this from the top of my head. Okay, let's put those there. Brains there. Okay. This is a big haul. This is going to be a long video. More than 15 minutes long or somewhere around there. Yes. Okay, 1 by 2 plate as well. Probably for the BNSF locomotives. Okay, so these Technic bricks are for the BNSF locomotives. You guessed it. Um, to the so if it's 52, I will buy 60. So that's an example. Okay. What else? So we have these 1 by 1 printed tiles, and I have a lot of these from fire sets. Don't want to finally focus, but these were also really cheap, probably because no one wants these pieces. But I bought some, probably 20 or 30, because I don't think about. Okay, so we have these 1 by 2 printed tiles, and I have a couple of these, probably 2 or 3, but this could be used as a radio for a shop or as tape, old tape. I think I can actually show you a tape cassette later in the video if you haven't seen one. And yes, so this could be cool in a retro shop or in someone's home who has a lot of old records and tapes. I don't know how many I bought, probably 10. Um, 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 these were also cheap. I'm going to use this for signs. I think you guess that. Yes, these and these plates. So these are for the ballast. They didn't have 1x4s, which is very sad because I would have bought all the ones that they had. So they missed out on a big purchase, but this. Okay, so this is a cool tile. This was 50 cents, the most expensive piece in this hall, but it was worth it. 60 years of Lego tile. I don't have this tile. I think it only came in a few sets. And this is a really cool tile. I wanted to have one of these in my collection. Hey, a stand. I'm going to put it on my shelf. This is a cool tile. And it's worth 50 cents. Plates for the BNSF locomotives. You guessed it. Okay, so we have these 1x2 black grill pieces, and not actually for the BNSF locomotives. I have enough for those. These are for to refill my collection because I run. So let's just find some of these. So we have these clip pieces. You guessed it, for the BNSF locomotives. Put it here. 1x1 round tiles in trans clear for my own collection. Running low on these. Collection. Okay, so we have light bluish gray 1x1 round modified tiles. Only have these in trans clear and gold. So I bought some in light bluish gray because they could. This is remaining. Okay, so green G-slopes, that's for a project that I'm not going to tell you, but you can check my Flickr. You can find the link to it in my about page, and there is a creation there which has some lime green in it. So if you go there and check it out, you will know why I bought these. For the BNSF locomotives, and that is really unfortunate that they only had one. Same story with this, or maybe I forgot to click more, but that's unfortunate. That means that we will have to buy these next time, but well, it's not that big of a problem because well, I still need some pieces for the BNSF locomotives, but I hope. So 1x1 white clips, don't have any of these in white, could be used for something at some point in time. These Technic link errors or connectors in gray, so these are the low friction ones that make the wheels of the car. So, clip pieces, same story, have a lot, but these were cheap. So for good measure, let's also take out some of these pieces. So I'm not going to take out these because these are pre-sorted. Same story with this and same story with this, but we have this which is not pre-sorted. So let's unbox it. And just like that, they are out. And how should I film this? Okay, let's try to separate Okay, I'm going to do this off camera, but we also have the extension cable. Let's unbox this. Going to do it really sketchy with a knife like this. It didn't cut it. Why would it cut it? Okay, so hey, 50 centimeter extension cable unboxed the way it should have been. So this is everything that we have for this haul. This was my biggest piece count order, so this is the most pieces I have ever bought in one haul. 2,000 pieces, that's a lot. My collection is probably between 30 and 40,000 pieces, so this is a good chunk of my collection now. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and well, keep on building as always.